single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to our Wednesday show. And I know it's Thanksgiving Eve. Everybody's either doing their slight celebration or they're doing their traveling preparation. Like I prep all day, so I'm gonna make today as short as easy as possible so people can get back to their life. Okay, today we're gonna do an unboxing of the Davidoff The Club second time. Right? So we're gonna open that up. Hopefully this is gonna be something I smoke. And then I'm gonna smoke that and call it a day. Celebration too, right? Yeah, I've been doing some cooking all day. Very tired. Very tired because when you start to get all this cooking, you get tired. Right? So and I already started drinking. So for those people who's also drinking, good for you, right? Good for you. So last time, if you remember, the Davidoff The Club package was quite big, right? Some useless stuff, some useful stuff, but it was quite big. And I was expecting that this time I'm gonna receive is a small envelope and 3 cigars. You know, something about this. Okay, something about this. I was like, the unboxing will be just revealing whatever cigar I received, smoke one, and call it a day, right? No, I was wrong, I guess. So instead of receiving something about this big, of course that didn't work, I received something about this big. So yeah, that'll be interesting, right? That'll be interesting. So let's see what's in here. Literally, I wonder what this is because he literally got packing. Why, Davidoff? I'm asking for 3 cigars. What the hell did you send me? Alright. Again, this is $100-something, $100 plus like tax and fees and shit. So $50. So we'll see what they said. Okay. DOG The Club number 2. Alright. Good old trusty knife from Aaron. I hope everybody's warm. Today is so cold. I had the heat on for a while. Right now it's 59. And I want to say hi to my team, Carlos, Mike Clock, Sherry, and Jane. Oh. Anyway, let's see what we got. Sherry's like, how was drink? Why don't now you start? So, packing material. The hell is this? Okay. The rest is all packing material. Box in the box, right? What? I guess this is the cigar. But what the hell is this? I'm very interested to find out what this is. So let's open this one first. Or should we do? You guys want me to do the cigar first or this first? Number 1, number 2. Number 1, number 2. Which one? I personally want to find out about what this is. Because the other one I know is gonna be cigar. So what the hell is this? Alright, let's find out what. Very nicely packaged. Oh, we got 3 number ones. Alright, fine. Fine, I'll open number one first. I'll open number one first. I'll open number one. I'll open number one. Alright, open number one. Alright, one over. Yeah, one. The knife again. Same thing I can. So this one. Is that a drawer? Is that a pull tab? Is that a pull tab? I don't know if it's a drawer. What the hell did I? You would think that if there's a pull tab, there's a drawer, right? Dude, Davidoff, seriously? That's... Okay. Match. A book. Cigar. The book says #1 Scotch whiskey. And it's talking about something in my wheelhouse, which is Scotch whiskey. Why Scotch whiskey? All the information about Scotch whiskey. Lowland, Highland, Bayside, and Island. And I guess these are the cigar that's in here today. Davidoff Quicken Toro. Davidoff Anniversario Special Tea. Davidoff Signature 6000. Now, if you don't know what they are, the signatures numbers are. All right. So now I know what cigars in here. Kind of disappointing on the cigar part. Well, yes and no, because I mean the cigar. Well, yeah, it's close to like about $60-$70. Piquin, I think, was about 30 something. And Signature 6000 was about $20. Anniversario is about bucks, 20 something. So you're looking at, yeah, about 70, almost $80 for the cigar in here. Kind of disappointing, you know, but they are good cigars. Not like this. So Nami light one up, and I think I should, for the sake of just smoking something, I'll light up the 6000 because again, something. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Signature series, nothing special. If you go to Davidoff, you know, grab the signature series. It's actually very good representation of like those Honduran. Yeah, that's. What do I want to do? Got it. Alright, that's not good. This cigar tighter draw than I like. This one they really packed. They really packed. They really packed, but it's not like stamp or anything. I'll leave. That's weird. Usually, You won't see a cigar this pack. There's like no wrinkle or anything. Just pack. Crazy. All right. Light it up. I hope everybody's enjoyed their day. You know, it is one of those like, hey, right before the vacation, but right before the holiday. But the holiday is one gathering with a family holiday. I have to deal with my father-in-law because he's coming over for dinner tomorrow, and you know, I'm gonna get the cooking. So I had to do all the preparation. You know, a lot of Chinese food that tastes good requires like slow cooking or boiling extensive hours, and that's what I'm doing today. And just slow cook those pork stomach, aka bacon, like Chinese option. Right, tighter than I like, but I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem. Again, very standard. Shit. I need to kind of like. Okay. All right, let's get open this thing. Ooh, this thing now. Packaging. Davidoff, what you sent me? Oh, you gotta be shitting. You gotta be shitting. I look at this box. I'm like, that look familiar. Because this is literally the same brand that we use for our Glencairn glass. The Shadow Smoke Legion Glencairn glass came from the same exact company. Same one. I almost feel like they sent me the wrong stuff. But they didn't. Yeah. So inside is 6 Glencairn glass that are not used. There is no engraved. There is nothing. There is nothing on it. It's just blanks. Davidoff. Dude, seriously, at least brand it as Davidoff. It's blank. You know why I didn't brand it? Because it would have cost way more to brand it. Way more to brand it. There's nothing on there. Zero. Nada. 6 of these. 6 gold ones. Not branded. Really? So what should I do about these? Do I send it to the company that engraves it and have them engrave these too? Come on, Davidoff. Yeah, that's what I got. That's kind of disappointing. Kind of disappointing. You sent me box that. Like, what am I supposed to do with the gold one that has? I'm gonna go laser engrave this shit on mine. Ah, that's disappointing. That's. You know, I honestly, I'm gonna go cancel. it's not to my expectation of what $100 will have get me, in a way. Right? Send in a picture of my next our logo, Glencairn glasses, like Davidoff. What the hell did you do? Right? That's kind of sad. So yeah, I'm gonna use that as like as demos to test my logo on it. I'm just gonna try to see if I can burn a logo on it. But that's kind of eh. I don't understand why my chair always likes to turn. It likes you see. I always like you turn. I don't know what the hell happened. Right? Look at this. It's almost like I'm on a display round thing. It just turned. Just slowly turn. And I didn't even do anything. James, if I gotta get 3 months to get a whiskey, I'd rather just go buy the whiskey. Because that would have been $300 in, 9 cigars, and you know, I could have bought 9 cigars and paid for it. Jeez, stop turning. Like this is bothering. Turn. Stop turning. Yeah, what the hell? What the hell? Stop turning. What the hell? Oh, don't freaking turn. How did you know you already got Glencairn glasses? They don't have to know that I got it, but sending me blanks is kind of boring. Right? At least put a Davidoff logo on it. It wouldn't be nearly as right? You just send me Davidoff stuff and then you're not gonna give me Davidoff brand? No. Oh, Davidoff have like, you know, what's the thing? Late hour stuff. And they have brandings on, right? But you send me a bunch of glass that has no branding, no engraving. It's actually not even perfect. Rough. I don't know. It feels different than mine. Rough. Very. I don't know. I don't know. Now, I definitely cannot do the same kind of engraving to anything, so, because it's actually sanded. Same plastic. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. I'm just disappointed. Very disappointed. You know that they will just buy, you know, a company that has large amount of people that does this, when they buy these by the thousands, it pretty much costs enough, right? And they do that and send it to you. It's like kind of, I think it's not worth that money. You know, if I was Davidoff, I would have engraved every single one of them so that it looks good as Davidoff logo. I just basic logo, right? It's that simple. And now they didn't do that. They could have. That's why it's disappointing. Like, even if you don't send 6, right? You have it engraved and send 2 of them. Or 4 of them. With that, with the amount that they're gonna be doing, would have been. It makes sense, right? Come on, seriously? Davidoff. Look, we did this. And you can. Come on, seriously? Davidoff? Really? How hard is it for you to do like just a line of Davidoff? I did a freaking entire side of the body, and you like can't one line Davidoff. You will have make more sense than just send me like very this. You can laser engrave that because how shiny it is. Laser bounce off. So they need to do an actual engrave that's fixed and engrave it and same. So it's actually not that simple. Not many companies can do that right. But still, man, come on. Come on. That's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel. Not worth my penny. You know what? In fact, I'm gonna do it while I'm talking. How do I do that? Shit. Yeah, the club. Hey, Raymond. The club. Alright, so just do that. Go to doesn't even tell me how I cancel. How do I cancel this? Log in. Manage subscription. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cancel subscription. Cancel, Davidoff. Cancel. Cancel. It asked me to choose one of the following reasons. I wanted to switch to a different product flavor. I don't like this product. I no longer have any use of this product. I will not need it in the near future. I have trouble managing my subscription. I have too many of this product. I stopped using this product. The product is too expensive. Other. What cigar for after turkey? There is a cigar that's like called turkey. That's out. Gabriel, what comes in for the second month? So like I say, it came with 3 cigars and 6 Glencairn cups. That's 9 great cups. Very, very disappointing. So I'm gonna do other, and it said please specify, and I'm gonna put I don't feel the product is worth my subscription. Alright. Only the product is worth my subscription. Cancel subscription. Alright, for those people who doesn't believe I canceled it, I canceled. Very, very upsetting. You know, I would think that if you want to do a club subscription, you put the cigars that are sought after heavily. You put the cigars that is actually worth it, so people can, people will be expected to, not expect, more excited for the next, right? I got 3 cigars that were actually relatively, well, the signature you can get it at any time. That's the regular. Anniversario is something that's any time too. It's nothing like, I think last time I got an anniversario too, right? Last time I got a, right? Last time I got this. This time I got this. How is that any different? I mean, yeah, it's different. It's different by Tola, but holy shit, that didn't like enhance my exploration of my palette. It's not. It's not something that is like, oh my god, it's so different. Oh my god, I'm looking forward to something different. You know, if this, this is what you gotta do, it's not gonna intrigue anybody. You send people a different size anniversary. Alright? Okay. And then you send a pecan, which wasn't even that popular. In fact, I've smoked this before. It was okay. It's like more expensive than I like it, and this didn't sell that well. It was in the store. It's still, it's one of those things that they release for like a small. It's almost like a bulk collection, and those things, if they're good, they sell out quick. These one that. Okay, and then you send me a signature 6,000, which is pretty much the same thing as any of the things, any number. Signature 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Right? They could have just sent me something that's gonna enhance your smoking exploration, right? Something like Yamas, something like the Nicaragua, something like their other special, right? And now, you just released a bunch of Year of the Tiger. That could be Year of the Tiger. Now, I bet most people will keep their subscription if you put a Year of the Tiger in, because that tells me that I get to try Year of the Tiger before I decide whether or not to go fight for that box, right? So, and the price to you guys, to Davidoff, will happen the same thing, right? You work it out to about the same price and you send it out. But that would be something different. That would be exploration. That would be different, right? That would be like, it's way worth my $100 if I go to the store. All right, so I give it to you. If I was to buy these 3 cigars with the like brick and mortar, and I pay tax on that, it would be over $100, guaranteed. Fine, all right. But that doesn't justify a $100 thing, because if that was the case, why didn't I just go to the store and buy $100? Right? I can choose whatever, Vitola, whatever. You guys have a whole wall of Davidoff signature. You have a whole wall of anniversary, right? Right? So if you want to do a discovery, like literally you have a few categories when you go to Davidoff, right? You have the core, you have discovery, you have exclusive, right? And you have short pleasure. Okay. So in the core, you got anniversary, you got Dominicana, you got Millennium, you got signature, you got Winston Churchill, right? Winston Churchill, the layout. These, you already can do it without repeating them the second month. But you repeat it the second month, you repeat anniversario for the second month. What is the bad idea? What is the bad idea? Right? And then on the discovery part, you have Escurio, Nicaragua box press, and Yamas. That would make sense if you put one of those like special ones in there to see a very different profile, right? Now, you're probably not gonna be able to put any of those exclusive, but you got Year of the Tiger, you got Colorado Calero, you got store exclusive, which will make a lot of sense if you put one of those in there. That kind of keep people want to go find out about that store. The Royal release obviously is not gonna happen. Oro Blanco is not gonna happen. Limited edition. You put Pico, right? Put Pico. Pico is $32, right? But wouldn't it make more sense if you put something like Clubhouse, the Chef's Edition, Year of the Tiger, Small Batch, that kind of stuff. I think the first package much better than the second pack. I really think. I think the Glencairn glass like so dumb. I could have go online and buy my own. I'd rather have better. Right? Kind of pissed off about that. Like Pequin is one that I did not like most because Pequin cannot even like if you go to the store and buy a bunch of Pequin, like they are a bundle of 10, okay? And they are not even in their standard paper thing. They were in like plastic bundle thing. It's not like they look like they didn't. Right, so like I didn't like that. Right. They have so many different things they could have done to make you feel like this $100 was way over the value. Because to them, we all know that they jack up the price a lot, right? Especially you're not buying the box, you're buying the cigar. So that didn't make me think that they thoughtful of what would have made the people that wanted to discover Davidoff to really find out about Davidoff. Right? You send them like the most basic stuff plus one that you couldn't. You know, the second one should have been more exciting. I think the second one was more exciting. They didn't even have to send sets of 6. They just had to send one cup, one late hour branded cup. People will have it excited. All right, one late hour branded cup, or even one nicely engraved whatever cup. People will have it. Look. Remember, just as hey, I'm sorry. Just as I am sorry, Angel's Envy sent me these. Angel's Envy branded cup. Put something off. Just as hey, I'm sorry we screwed up. They sent me these cups, and these are engraved. I think I right. And Davidoff, you can't even do this. Davidoff, you can't even do this. I think they can. And they screwed up on it. They really screwed up. I mean, like, again, I don't really care for the cup. But I think they should really make it so that there's a reason to say, hey, how is this cup tie into this whole package? I don't think they will thoughtfully put together. I don't think that they will try to think that what will have make you very excited to receive this. Yeah, when I opened it up, I thought it was shocking to see a box that big, right? But when I opened it up to find the 6 unengraved Glencairn glass, you know, I was like, why couldn't I just go buy unengraved Glencairn? You know, here, let's look at how many. Glencairn 606. When Glencairn glass is not engraved, nothing special about it. They were MSRP about 40. MSRP about $40. And this is the unengraved, nothing on it, just nothing special. Alright? MSRP 40. That means Davidoff probably bought it maybe 15 because they will buy it in a large quantity, right? They will buy it in this like serious large quantity to get it done. It just doesn't make sense. because they could have do so much better. Like I would have been so much more happier if I just received one grave, right? One engraved, because their cost would be much lower than my cost because they can do so many at a thing. They're not doing 50. They're doing 500,000. It doesn't make sense. Not to mention, they send it to me in a factory box like this. Really? They send it to me in a factory box like this. I mean, I'm kind of insulted. Not that they should have known. They probably don't know, but I'm so sick of seeing these boxes in my house. So I don't know if I should be glad receiving those so that I have some testing subject. I can take it to my laser engraver, put some like mark over it and engrave over it. Or should I be angry about that I received a bunch of things I'm not gonna deal with? That's sad. But while I'm doing this, that's the unboxing. I also want to be here, take this opportunity to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Be safe, drink responsibly, and have a good time. All right, and I want to have this opportunity to have a toast, right? Cheers, and I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Those people who doesn't know, I am drinking a sparkling plum wine. Actually pretty good. It's just not strong, and it's got the sourness to it. It's a good color, I guess. But I think it's hard to impress Soy Sauce Assassin. You gotta think of it this way. Soy Sauce Assassin is one guy. And the one guy that's going there and came out with, let's say, let's do all these swag. And you think that a Davidoff, an entire corporation or company, deal with millions of dollars and billions of dollars of in and outs and all the costs and everything, they can't come out with a better idea? We're talking about a worldwide company, international company that cannot say, hey, how do we do it so the person that's doing this $100 a month is gonna be so impressed that he's gonna go, you know what, forget it, fuck all the other mailings, subscription services. This is the one I'm gonna deal with. This is it. I don't know how many of you are impressed by this package today, right? Just basically based on what you see, that you will be happy receiving. You'll be like, this is so good. You know what? Next month, take my money. $100, please do. How many of you will do it? If you'll do it, let me know in the chat. Let me know that you will do it. You'll be like, please take my $100 right now. Right? We got two notes. That should tell you, Davidoff, you're a premium brand. You're supposed to impress. You're supposed to go above and beyond and said, all you peasant brands, all you peasants, kneel down below my power. I am gonna make you bow down with my sheer cash. Bling bling. That's what Davidoff should be able to do. It's like all you other subscription companies doing that little measly $50, $80 shit. Watch how I do it with $100. Watch how I'm gonna do it, and you're gonna bow down to my power. Yeah, you should be able to do that. You should be able to do that. But you didn't. I mean, the first one at least comes with the cutter that I would use. Right? The first one at least came with something. But this one, what am I supposed to do with that? You know, Mike, if you're over there turning their monthly stuff, I will subscribe. I will keep my subscription just so that I can see a brand new turn stuff every day, every month. You know, I would. But this is nothing. This, no, right? This feels like there's no effort. It's more like, hey, I'll give you 3 cigars that cost me about $10 each. You know, to Davidoff probably cost them about $10 each, right? And then we're gonna, you know, go out there and find some blanks, you know, and make you happy. You know, I would have been more impressed if you send me a candle. You know, a whiskey scented candle or something. Yeah, this is horrible. You know, you guys know that I am someone that prefers Davidoff, right? But I am not gonna sugarcoat it when I don't like something, because that's how it is. I'm very disappointed with this. I mean, really, to buy something from Davidoff, $100, kind of nothing. It's like minimum, like entry, right? So yeah, it's not a lot. But if you're making it as, you know, to give people the impression that this is entry, this is the golden door to explore the cigars, the premium, the best of the best cigars. This is not how you do it. This is not how you do it. And I don't know if that's me that was not impressed by it, you know, because I mean, I don't know if this just, you know, Shadow Smoke Legion because we have our own cup, so we're not really impressed about those cups. But I would be very shocked if anybody go, hey, 6 gold cups, exactly what I needed when I spent $100 on a cigar. I don't think that's the case. I don't need anybody go like, you know what, today I really needed 6 cups. In fact, I think majority of people wanted either 2 or 4, based on our shadows. I don't need 6. You know what? Take 2 back and give me another cigar. Really? No, come on. Davidoff with you. With I only have 3 friends. It's very disappointing how they did. Very disappointing. You know, they could have done. Right? 2 engraved logo glass will happen fine. And like you say, at least 1 difficult cigar to get. Right. I can tell you that I don't go to the store and go, I get a big one. You know, I can tell you that, you know, most people wouldn't consider that as exploration of cigar if you gave me 2 Anniversario month to month. I really wouldn't think. I really don't think that's how. Do I enjoy the cigar? Yeah, I mean, I like the signature. In fact, I like the signature 2000 side, right? But I just spent $100 trying to find something, right? You as a brand gotta know that you shouldn't send your most basic stuff as subscription. As subscription, right? You shouldn't do that. That's just no, right? So number 1 and number 2. Welcome to the club, right? The previous one, you sent me an Anniversary Special R. You sent me a Robusto 100 Anniversary Unbended. You sent me a Millennium Robusto. All 3 cigars, granted, they are not like crazy. But you at least have like Robusto 100, which you don't find in stores. At least you have, you know, the Millennium Robusto, which makes sense to be something that you kind of explore the brand. And then you already gave me the Anniversario special, right? So why will you send me another anniversarial special T. The difference between T and R is one is Toro, one Y. Right? Y. Working at Eric Bradley Sports Station. Okay. So, like, why? That's just horrible. That doesn't seem like it's carefully catered. Carefully catered. Now you're like, okay, you get the side stuff like these kind of like booklets and stuff like that to make it all cool and everything. Okay, but this thing, how much do you think it costs? When you're putting 1,000, right? Doesn't make sense. Honestly, Davidoff, I think that you need to consider this. Okay, when you do a subscription box like this for Davidoff, you shouldn't think about to make money. You're making what $30, $40 maybe, whereas you're making people less impressed by your brand. If it was up to me, I'll make $100 subscription, $100 in turn of my cost. So when they receive something, they receive box that looks like $200, and they'll be super impressed. Because Davidoff, really, you're not trying to sell 3 cigars. You're trying to get people into your store and buy boxes. Right? This is your free advertising. They give you the cost to really impress them. You should have used that $100 to really impress them. And if they are really impressed, they will feel like this brand is worth their money. Like I know you gotta go in there, go into a cigar brand, and on the shelf they have $100, $500 cigars. To buy something like that, they have to like a brand, they have to be impressed with the brand, they have to see brand value. And try to make 10, 20, 30 bucks out of your subscription box, that's not how you do it. I mean, I can see other brands try to make money out of that, but Davidoff, you're a cigar company. You make your own cigar, right? That means it's your best opportunity to spend the entire $100 that we pay you to impress me, to make me feel like, oh my god, Davidoff, if I spend $100, I get 200. That's how people should feel, right? If I'm impressed enough, I go to a Davidoff, I see a $100 Royal Collection, Royal Release, I'll be like, that $100 cigar must worth $200 because that's how Davidoff. You fail on that, Davidoff. You fail. I feel like Davidoff failed to take this as a good business opportunity to further enhance their brand, to really tell people that, you know what, we did it wrong. We should do it this way, where people will be super impressed with our brand. We're luxury. We are like, whatever we send you, if you do this, you're gonna get $200. You're gonna get $300 of something, because they're not selling to you as a retail, right? They cost much less. They are the manufacturer, right? It's not like Little Guy Cigar Shop decides to do a cigar subscription because Little Guy Cigar Shop had to buy those at a different cost. Davidoff makes them. Alright? Davidoff makes them, which means their cost is even lower. Right? They are even lower than wholesale to them. So they could have used that as even more of opportunity to really impress them. What they put into the box, as bad as sending a t-shirt that's not even big enough for 5. You dropped the ball, Davidoff. I would love to really brag about Davidoff and say, hey, you guys, look at it. Davidoff, this is how you do it. But this is not. Second box, I already know, after the first box, introductory, and I saw like useless books and shit. But the second one is even more. The second one is even more of, right? I was so surprised how it is. Like I was gonna be impressed. Like if that big box was one acrylic jar that has Davidoff brand in it, I will be super. And that will probably cost. How many will agree with? If instead of 6 cups, that box I unboxed it turns out to be a Davidoff engraved branded, acrylic jar like that. How many people would be very impressed to take that out? And, oh my god, I got somewhere to. I think as Davidoff, I think you guys can, right? And that would be super impressed. Even though I got 3 cigars that I don't care for, I got something that I can put on my table, and people can tell that's Davidoff. That would be something I would have done, right? But no, you got me 6 empty, no branded cups that I could have gotten myself. Right? Wild Bill might not be impressed with that right now. I agree, because he just got but he cleaned it up. There's no issue, right? Like I said, the first one, you got me a cutter that has like the key door thingy, so it's the club logo. Okay, that's fine. That's something I can use. I've been using, sure. Right? You got me a book that I'm not gonna use, but it looks good on the shelf. At least, if you take it out, it's Davidoff. But this time you got me 3 things that you got me the thing that's not even Davidoff. What gives? You think that's gonna further my exploration of anything? That you mentioned. Alright, it says this one is about Scott. Okay, it's about Scott. And you try to tell people to enjoy scotch like this, and you send me Glencairn. You sent me Glencairn when your book first page was this, a rock glass. Who was doing the planning? Who is doing the planning? Huh? Who is doing the planning? Right? And you got all this information about Highland, Lowland, Islay, Scotch, but you don't tell me what particular one you would recommend, right? Like, there's no name of any alcohol in here. For example, Lowland single malt Scotch, right? A gentle, easy drinking single malt. The typical style and character of this region creates the opportunity for wonderful pairing option. Feature note of grass, honeysuckle, cream, coffee, and cinnamon. A single malt from the Lowland, the Davidoff Signature 6000, will be a mild intensity pair full of flavor. But you don't tell me what I should be drinking. No freaking shit. Don't you think that you was like, for example, this drink, other drink, whoever wrote it, I could have done better job. Right? I couldn't have done a better job writing this and recommendation and stuff like that. For example, what you could have getting, what's the most popular, what's the most known. You could have done that. Okay, so see this thing. Whiskey samples, I cannot blame them because you cannot send alcohol everywhere. So I can understand that. But technically, you could do vials, like 3 vials and stuff like that. But they can't because not everybody drinks, right? So I understand that. But, if you're going to do a recommendation on pairing, you need to tell people what you pair with. Because not all Lowland tastes the same. Not all bourbon tastes the same. Alright? You can recommend bourbon with the same wood and stuff, but they're not going to taste the same. right? Not all Highland, Lowland, whiskey, Scotch taste the same. If that is, then there's no point to buy any other brand. Just buy the cheapest brand. It tastes the same. Come on. If it's written by an intern, that intern should be fired. Right? You should not be telling intern to write a recommendation when they're intern. Right? Get a master to write it. Right? Get someone that can actually recommend. It's no different than saying, hey, I recommend a Connecticut. A Connecticut is a mild cigar, but hint of cedar. But not like, okay, which one should I try? Which Connecticut should I try? Not every Connecticut tastes the same. Really, Davidoff? Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. For a brand that I highly value. Not value. Highly regard. That I actually like the brand. Yeah. You gotta send people info and glass to introduce them to whiskey. Then the glass should have been clear, so you can see the color, viscosity of the whiskey while you're drinking. I will agree with that. However, I think what they think is that if it's clear, they will cheap. Especially with no logo. When you buy something that's not customized, the price range is a lot cheaper. I mean, our Shadow Smoke Legion glass was so cheap if there's no logo on. Right? I mean, they sell about $10 single glass retail, and for the clear one, nothing. So if you're buying a lot of those, you're probably paying, something. Right? So I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very. Yeah, we already said about the shopping. They drop ball big time. Like, if I was to take that 6 glass, put it on the table, take a picture, and post on Instagram, no one will know where that's from. In fact, everybody was just like, oh, yeah, it's the Glencairn glass company. It will have nothing to do with that. Nothing. Zero. There's even no reason to take a. We as a cigar hobbyist, we like to take pictures. We do. We like to see whatever. We like to share that moment, right? We get something that really shares our hobby. It shares the brand. It shares what we like. But if I was to take that glass and take pictures, it would tell you nothing. It will really tell you. I mean, the cigar is good. I mean, I smoke this all the time. Going $2. That's just disappointing. I cannot be more disappointing that that I feel like I'm so disappointed that I canceled it during the show. Like, I wouldn't be like, you know what? Let me think about it and let's see what happens. No, I'm so disappointed that I canceled. I want to cancel it now. That they're not taking another $100 to show me how much more crap you're. Right? So it's this. I don't have a better word to describe how I feel. For those people who's thinking about subscription mail service of cigars, but this is something that you need. Okay, if you already try a lot of Davidoff cigars, really this would be something that they want to impress. They want, hey, you want maybe try this or try that, and you put cigars that you sell plus try to impress them. It's not gonna impress anybody. In fact, I remember there was a while back there was one person that I talked about I think it was my friend that did a review on Davidoff, and he did. Forgot what cigar he did, and he wasn't too happy. He literally had an episode basically crashed Davidoff. Something like this, he received it. I can't understand why he make a crash. I can't. Right? Okay, granted that, like I say, it gives them basic idea of how Davidoff is. But you get the low-end Davidoff. That's not gonna do anything. Right? You as Davidoff want to give them the highest quality, highest and highest expectation to people so that they will be impressed. Right? Like I say, I will have used a higher budget of $100 and spend it to the penny to impress them. Because the point of this kind of exploration thing, like the point of subscription, is so that I try cigar that I've never tried before. I'm so impressed and in love with it that I end up looking. And this is what Enigma to you. I've been asking for you for a long time. You win one of the things. I need your address. You need to contact me. Give me your address so I can send you. Go back to that. I think a lot of company that does the subscription did it wrong because they give you cigars that are rare, but you cannot find them again. Yeah, I make 2 videos on it. Everybody here can tell you I make 2 videos asking for your information. You need to give me the info. Send an email to Soy Sauce Assassin at Shadow Smoke, or just find me on Facebook. But like I say, a lot of subscription company, they give you cigars that you never smoked before, but you cannot find them anymore. So even if I'm impressed, even if I'm happy with it, I cannot find them. I cannot go and find another of this. I cannot buy more. The point is that I should be able to. If I can buy more, I would. That's how subscription thing should be, right? That's what discovery is. I found something, so I get something, right? You don't want to go, I finally find this $1 million tuna and I ate it and I love it. Now I can never have it again for the rest of my life. That's not how you discover or really open your horizon in the hobby. Open up horizon in the hobby, it should be something that I know and I can continue to keep getting. Right? Like, for example, for toy model, we found cutter that can really cut well, and then we continue to use that cutter instead, right? So if you do like a subscription tool set, they send you a cutter, and that cutter cuts really well, and I love it. And next time I'm gonna use that same cutter. I'm gonna buy the same, right? And for this should be the same, right? I should send you that cigar that are really, really good, that are not well talked about, like, you know, something like something close to like a hidden gem, right? But that you can find. For example, I get subscription keto snack because I'm not gonna go out there and buy every keto snack and try it. So I bought subscription keto snack, so for ketogenic diet. And if I find one thing that I like in the box, that box has service value because now I will get that snack. Right? Try all the snack, and I found one that I like. Then I can keep buying that. You get a cigar subscription, it's already not a lot of cigars, 3 to 5 cigars. And then you find one that you like, end up to be something that they don't make anymore. Yeah, it's great that you find it. It sucks you can never have it again. Purple Ring, you'll be able to get it again. You just have to pay that money. right? What the hell? Yep. Val got a cigar with blue band with clouds that he would like to know what they were so they can get some. Purple band. I mean, wait. You got a blue band, a cloud. I have no idea what you're talking about. But you guys know what I'm talking about. So I think a lot of companies are doing it wrong in a way. Where, okay, you get to try a lot of different cigars. But here's the thing. You try one cigar, you liked it, you enjoyed it. A lot of time, it takes 2 or 3 cigars to really... Wait. Martin, did you give away the cigar I gave you? I see how it is. I'm not gonna give Martin extra cigar next time. You've been ratted out, Martin. Right? So, yeah, I think that's the problem. Right? If you like a cigar, a lot of time we like to buy 2 cigars to try something because you'll be able to. Oh, okay. You give Martin. I thought Martin gave you. Yeah, they were expensive. The overseas one. Yeah. What do you mean? I sent you 2 year of the ox from the Placencia. It's supposed to go to Enigma. It's supposed to go to Enigma. But then he didn't give me address. So now I can actually. Right? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't get to try it again, you don't get to find it, you don't get to, then normal people are not doing it right? Sometimes it takes another time to review it. Because here's the thing. It's Soy Sauce Assassin at ShadowSmokersLegion.com. Yeah, like you don't get to try it again. A lot of people will take that second review to really remember that taste. So granted, you tried it this time. For example, you tried Casa Cuevas Patrimonial for the very first time, and you liked it. If you never get to smoke it again, you probably will not remember how this for the rest. Right? Because you never get to smoke it again. You think that you're gonna remember everything you ate just once and always be able to tell that's what it is. But the next time when you smoke this, when you smell this on the middle of the street, you can tell this is what it is. No, you can't. You need multiple. One is not enough to. It's enough for a demo, but not enough for you to open your horizon and really develop your palate to understand what the difference are. Right? So if I try one Robusto, I want to try another Robusto and go back to that one to see the difference. But if you only got one, that's not really enough. So I think that a lot of those subscription things are not doing justice. I mean, if you can buy more, sure, but a lot of them that give you ones that's like one off, and not fine. This is why I rather go to stores and buy whatever I buy, because I know that if after this I can buy more. And when it comes to limited stuff, I buy a whole entire box. Right? Something new, I'm impressed. I might like it. I buy the entire box. But this I can't. Right? Subscription service can't. You see? Disappointing. So yeah, this really shows you how monthly cigars are not for me. I want that every month when I receive my stuff to be impressive, to be exciting and happy. Hey, we don't talk about that company here. Raymond, we do not talk about that company here. One company we should be talking about. I have a hard time smoking. Remember when I smoked? Yeah. You gotta be offered the chance to be able to get something different or something again, right? You're not, you know, it's no different than, hey, that time I stepped on shit and smell that shit. It was different, but I never smelled it again. Kind of funny how that reads that. Yeah, that, like Matia Maya said, we do not talk about that brand, or that company. We don't. Right? So, no business meme. What business? What are you talking? Name? No, just not that. Not that one. The evil not speak. The name we shall not be mentioned. I mean, do I enjoy the cigar? I do. Even better if I'm enjoying the cigar and bitch about the company at the same time. Sad. I'm like, I thought it was gonna be a happy day, happy, press unboxing. But turns out that very, very. You know, I'd much rather go spend $100 myself. Like, in fact, I could have spent $100 to buy something else. I can. Went to my father's event, first ever for me. It was cool. Okay, good. My father has a lot of good cigars, and I feel like their cigar, a lot of them was safe. What I mean by safe is, it's like they know majority of people will enjoy, but not many will go, oh my freaking god, right? It would just be like, we can all buy my father pretty much any cigar, and it will be fine. It will be something you enjoy, but you wouldn't be like, these will blow your mind. These will blow your mind. Like, these will go off the shelf so quickly. It'll be most sought after that you'll not be able to find it ever again. They're not like that though. Every single one of them are relatively good, but not one that will blow you. And I think that's actually pretty good. They have created a market where everybody can say, hey, I'm gonna buy some cigar, and everybody can say, hey, I'll go get some my father's cigar. All of that. That's pretty good. That's a good way to do it. To be safe, and that's why they stay in that range. Not crazy expensive, not rare. Good. I want to try my father's. Haven't picked that one up yet. Like I say, they are all very enjoyable. I most of my father's cigars are very enjoyable, and you can literally just randomly blind pick one. You'll probably, my father cigar, not my father cigar, is one of those brands where you can introduce that to a friend that just started smoking cigar, and that might actually turn them to continue to smoke. Right? Not every brands are like that, right? So, over the lip, did you? Le Bijou is good, but still not blow your mind. Down pepper stuff is good too. There are some down pepper and just not that. Down pepper majority of stuff, the TAs are, but like the reservoirs are good too. But just the original something on that turn of, I don't know, construction or what, but somewhat risky, right? Like I say, for my father, you can close your eyes and just blindly draw one, and that one, even somebody that never smoked cigar probably. The Bijou is more like you gotta smoke for a while to actually realize the good of that, right? You need to have some experience with cigars. Oh, hey, that's right. There are some that are not like. There are some cigar that's really really good that blows your mind, but the strain's way too high. Beginner to go blind pick. For example, can you imagine somebody go to do a stay and say, "I got a blind pick," and pick, boom, Jacob's ladder. Jacob's ladder will kill you as a beginner, right? Or if you go to one of those LFD. LFDs are a lot of them are very high in strength. You can't just blind pick and go, I'm gonna. But I feel like my father is one that pick. If that makes sense. Smoke the Tatuaje is a step up made at the same factory. Well, just because it's made in the same factory doesn't make it same as good. For example, we know that some Gurkhas are made in the same factory as Casa Cuevas, and I love Casa Cuevas, but I absolutely hated Gurkha. So I wouldn't go to a brand just because they were made in the same factory. No. Because at the end they choose. CLE Corojos are pretty good. What's the deal with it? They're just kind of good. They're not crazy good though. Not crazy good. I love the Gurkha Ghost. If you watch my old episode where I review those, you know I don't like them. The smoke output is crazy though. Smoke output is crazy, but keep in mind, Enigma, the CLE Corojo is a full body. So no, prepare yourself. Ooh. So I think I'm done venting about the whole package. I'm done venting. That makes me want to go buy some. I'm not even kidding. You know, Black Friday, right? So we should definitely buy some cigars. That's my usual cigar shop. I'm still a newbie when it comes to cigar. You know, we're all newbie when it comes to, so the only difference between someone that smoked for 5 years and someone that smoked at the beginning is that we know what we like. Right? That's really different. Now, Enigma, what you don't know about me is that I actually don't buy online all that often. There's only so many, like a handful of maybe 3 or 4 companies that I'll buy online because I personally like to be able to select my cigar. When I say like to be able to select my cigar, it means I want to see every single cigar and feel them before I buy them. So, right? And I can tell you that, in terms of Martin's suggestion, Little Guy Cigar Shop, I smoke pretty much every cigar. That's that one. Pretty much. And they are very safe selection. Okay, so if you're new, you want to try more cigars that you want to buy a bunch of samples that you're gonna like, that will be a good right? So yeah, I like to go to pick up my cigars, literally choose the cigar myself and feel it and look at it because it's mandatory. Each one is like buying a lottery, right? You might have a bad draw, you might have a bad person who rolled it might have a bad day. But I wanted to make that choice. Now, people didn't know this, okay? Before we started Shadows Legion, I travel a lot, so I will help the members that I know the group to help them get some cigars when I'm overseas. So if you didn't know, I literally took picture of the process. I was there. I would go to the store, make them open an entire box of cigars, lay them on a table, and I'll choose one by one. Get and that when I send it to people, I will, they will, right? So like I would look at every single one, feel it a little bit, price it. So that's my person. I'm like OCD. Whenever I buy a box, for example, if you buy a box of Magic Toast, half that box is gonna have price. Half that box will have. So you really like if you get to pick, and if you got one that has dry issues, at least you don't feel that bad. But if I got a box that I didn't get to pick and half of them have dry issues, I'll be so pissed off. Right? I'll be so pissed off. Corona cigars is one that I use too. They're actually pretty good. So, and they have those. I believe that's the one with the like alcohol with the cigar. They're pretty good. Famous Smoke is another one that I bought. I would buy. And I actually went. People over there are pretty nice. Cigar selection. Yeah, when it comes to shameless plug, guys, remember this. None of us, well, at least I know of, I am not sponsored by anybody. I don't make a penny if you go to any store to buy anything. So what I'm gonna tell you is actually because I just put out. Okay, just put out. I don't. I will be going to Famous Smoke next week, about 45 minutes away from. Hey, you should have joined us at the time I was there. I was just there not long ago, a few months ago, I think. So September I was. But Famous Smoke was a nice place to hang out. I like their outdoor seating. I actually ate White Castle at their outdoor seating. I think there's only one Famous Smoke in PA, right? The one where they have a restaurant, not a bar. They have a bar. And I was kind of disappointed when you go to that bar. I thought it was gonna have food, but they don't. They no longer does kitchen. They're just drink. The arrangement is kind of different. Like on sofas, and like facing a weird way. But it's a nice place. Nice. Yeah, that's so it's a good place to hang. I think they're pretty. People there are very nice. I do like the selection here. In fact, I bought these Romeo y Julietas. So I like that. Smoke Inn. Smoke Inn. I have been to Smoke Inn's actual in New York, but I don't buy them. Like I said, there's only a handful of nice cigar shops that I buy cigars daily. Corona cigar, famous cigar, little guy cigar shop, Cigar King, Fox. That's it. Must be the to cut off the noise stuff. Maybe too strong. Okay. Let me see. That's weird. The noise gate. It must be the noise gate. Hold on. Let me take a look. How about now? It's better? Now you can hear me better, not cut off? It's the noise gate. I think that I said it. So like the recent update has changed it. So the noise gate is actually more sensitive to cut off my voice. But yeah, it works. So how about Casa de Monte Cristo by JR Cigar? If anybody knows my problem with JR Cigar, would know exactly why I don't buy from JR Cigar anymore. But Casa de Monte Cristo is like a place, so. Shadow Smokers Legion. You're missing the smokers. ShadowSmokersLegion.com. Jeez. You can also get me at Instagram. You can message me on Instagram too. I will get that too. You know, you can just look for Soy Sauce Assassin or Shadow Smokers Legion on Instagram, and still you can message me there as well if it's easier. Okay. All right. I am not gonna keep everybody on the screen all night tonight. I know that a lot of people want to get rest, ready to I mean, Raymond was able to send me an email, no issue. So I know a lot of people need rest for tomorrow party. People need to drive and all that stuff. So we're gonna end it here. All right, we're gonna end it here. I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the day tomorrow. Safe drive, safe travel, safe with your parents-in-law. Safe day. Enjoy the day. Eat a lot. And I will see you guys on Saturday. All right, Saturday, 9 Eastern time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll chat some more that day. Okay. Enjoy the holiday. I will see you guys later. Have a good night, guys. Bye.